Yeah, welcome back again. This is Sports Roundup na kama kawaida. You know how we do it. Even before we start this show, we have just received some sad news. One of Kakamega Homeboys FC defender Silas Obungana has passed away. He died just a few minutes before midnight on Wednesday, that is date 4 on February, while receiving treatment at Kakamega County General Hospital after succumbing to head injuries sustained during an attack in the night of Tuesday, 3rd February. The defender has recently featured for the club in their match against they played against Marashuga on Saturday. So may his soul rest in peace. Sad news for the football family in Kenya, and also for the Kenya Premier League. So we're losing a defender like Silas. So anyway, we must continue with the show. So welcome back again. You know, my name is James John. I want to update you on what has been happening pale weekend. Remember, Arsenali walichapa Chelsea after weeks and weeks of banter. Finally, Chelsea linyamazishwa na Arsenali, and also Manchester City played against Newcastle United just yesterday night, and Manchester City are going to face Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final. So who is going to carry this thing? Remember, tumekuuliza social media, swali pale social media, unadhani ni Arsenali au uko team Arsenali ama team Manchester City? So make your comments pale. We'll be sampling some of the few comments tukimalizia show pale na to make sure mambo iko safi kabisa. We'll also look at the Kenya Premier League and also the EPL. What happened last week? Pale weekend nani alichapwa? Also the Kenya Premier League, what's going on? Nani yako top of the table? Gor Mahia wanaachilia, FC Leopards wanakaa kubeba hii kitu. So it's a lot to talk about. I need the studio to help me with these things. I'm joined by Martin Kaiser and Victor Mshindi. Remember, these are the most elite ball knowledge people I know. So Victor Mshindi, how was your weekend, man?
Weekend was great. At least we made a comeback against West Ham. But juzi now tukapigwa. But I also want to say I was happy the Moranga Seals win. Most probably the King Joe. These 2 goals, amazing. Yeah.
Okay. Martin Kaiser, kijana wa Shabana. Weekend imekuwa aje?
Weekend yangu ilikuwa best. Shabana walishinda. Lakini hasa kama kuna controversies pia pepe niliziona. The first goal ya hiyo bao ya kwanza Bandari ikikataliwa, sikuona shida ilikuwa wapi, juu sikuona offside. The penalty yenye tulipewa pia nisijui, sielewi, sikuona penalty. Though tulishinda, win is a win.
Tukuulize, do you believe there's match fixing zinaendelea siku hizi?
Probably. Unajua tuliongea hiyo kitu last, hiyo after game ya APS na Shabana.
Sasa hii inakaa iko more and more.
Hii ni kama hadi officials wameanza kukua nini involved. Juu ukiona bao yenye Bandari walifunga ya kwanza, hakuna msee alikuwa off. Au nini madif wa Shabana wote walikuwa mbele ya ni nyuma ama mbele ya striker. Striker alikuwa niseme aje sasa hiyo kitu.
Striker alikuwa offside.
Offside, yeah.
So hiyo sikuona the offside goal. Alafu hiyo penalty pia sikuona mtu alishika, juu ni after wamefika hapo kwa box ni Chira Tundu aliinua mkono na refa akapiga firimbi akasema aje ni penalty.
I think hiyo player alipata yellow card.
Sikuona hadi msee alishika hiyo.
Kuna a lot of controversies.
Kuna controversy ziko KPL.
Okay, talking about the Kenya Premier League and also about like our Kenya players. Kuna some transfers zimekuwa zikifanyika, which is a wonderful things to kuona. Tumekuwa tukiona wachezaji wetu wakienda pale majuu. Tumekuwa tukiona pia wachezaji wetu si wanachezea tu Europe pekee, wengine hata wanaenda Lebanon. Kina Austin Odhiambo, Amos Wanjala kuchezea pale Valencia, CF, that is club football. Tunaangalia pia kuna Sichenje, Colin Sichenje, the defender, amesainiwa pale hivyo na Charlton. So it's a good sign tukikuja tukiangalia AFCON 2027. So do you think now with those players going out and getting that type of exposure, do you think it's a good thing for Benny McCarthy now to see which squad to select for the AFCON 2027 Mshindi?
Yeah, actually I'm really happy with the moves Kenyan players are making. Congratulations to Sichenje for bagging a big move to the Football League 2, Tranmere Rovers in Charlton. Na pia have Obiero, who was signed with Tranmere Rovers. So with the players being signed to marquee leagues, I think ita motivate pia players who are playing in Kenya watafute hizo big moves and it's actually really possible. Say here tumetoka in the era where we had like few players, we had like Denis Oliech going to Auxerre in France. Now there's a high chance we kuchezea nje, probably si lazima uchezea hata the leagues hizo za Premier League ama La Liga, but you can make those moves za kwenda League 2 in England, Belgium and the likes. Yeah.
Okay. So Martin, unajua Bajaber. Remember Bajaber was one of our unique stars tukianza last year
akiwa Kenya
then,
Police.
akiwa Kenya Police, then he went to Simba penye amekuwa aki struggle with a lot of injuries na imekuwa ikilimit game time yake pale, na also imekuwa ikilimit kuoneshana showcase what he can do on the field. So there's a lot of things that has been going on Simba. Walikuwa hata wanataka kumwachilia rudi tena Kenya on loan. So do you think we should still have the hope with Bajaber ama tuseme no, huyu mambo ya injury imemharibu juu is a unique talent. It's one of the few talents you can find hapa Kenya, and also he has the potential pia kuenda kucheza even higher leagues than Kenya Premier League and also Tanzania Premier League. So do you think we should still have that type of hope in him to come into this AFCON 2027?
Yeah, Mwani a good player. Mwenye akona talent. Tumeona venye hiyo game ya Kenya na Gambia kwanza venye aliperform. Uliona hiyo bao fulani alifunganga kutoka kwa wing. Ni kijana mwenye akona talent, ni kijana mwenye anajituma. Though hiyo injury naona ikimfanyia kitu yenye injury zilifanyanga Ansu Fati. Unaona ni kijana mdogo though, lakini amelemewa tu as in aizipata game time mob. So kitu yenye Mwasa yeye anahitaji ni maybe aende rehabilitation, take time afanye as in kwena homa ni wafizio wengi nini wamuonyeshe, na maybe apunguze, unajua game yake ni hard. So apunguze nini hiyo hard game, ndo at least hizo injuries hazitakuwa nini mob.
Okay. So on date 7 on February, that is on Saturday, our rising starlets, that is the under 20s of Kenya, that is the Harambee Starlets under 20, will be facing Tanzania under 20 for the World Cup under 20 qualifiers. So what do you expect in this match? Tunataka kuona nini? Where do you expect our ladies? Remember the AFCON is inakuja pia on itaanza match. So what do you expect to see our ladies side perform this Saturday?
This Saturday I expect nothing else but a win. Because ukiangalia the Kenyan under 20 starlets, they are really good with how they play, considering pia unaangalia the senior team. So with the background of football that they have, I expect like tutashinda Tanzania, and also for bragging rights we must beat Tanzania because if Tanzania beat us hawatanyamaza.
Exactly. So coming back to Kenya Premier League, that is the KPL. There are some matches that were played. Nairobi United played APS Bomet, na tulisema APS Bomet ikipata mtu mkubwa sijui nini na mkanga inapiga. So Nairobi United played against APS Bomet. Nairobi United ikashambuliwa mabao 2-1. So do you think Nairobi United sasa, remember they just signed an amazing midfielder. Midfielder actually, the under 20 captain. For the Harambee Stars of the under 20 captain. So do you think after Nairobi United actually they added a striker, so wameongeza midfielder, but the results are still wanting. Remember they'll be facing Wydad FC, that is the Giants of Morocco. I think on date, I think this weekend still on the CAF Confederation Cup. So they have a lot of games to play, but the results are not there. They played against APS Bomet, wamepigwa. What do you expect next from Nairobi United?
Nairobi United is a good team first of all. Tumeona wakishinda as in games zenye wanachezanga na signings zenye wamefanya. Tumeona huko wakaleta striker, wakaleta Omala. So sasa striking yao iko poa, the Omala brothers wako huko mbele. Alafu tumeona amechukua huyu midfielder wa under 20 aitwa Wangaya, si ndio? Kijana mtuliona alishine na ile ilikuwa international tournament fulani.
He even went to win the man of the match.
Akashinda man of the match. So Nairobi United is a good team. Kitu yenye nadhani ina affect ni vile unajua hawajazoea kucheza games zikifuatana. Unaona walikuwa na Azam after some few days tena ndo wana face APS Bomet
na APS face Wydad,
na bado wanaenda ku face Wydad ya kina ZH, si ndio? Si team rahisi pia, so lazima wajue venye wana preserve hiyo energy, wanaigawa kwa Premier League na kwa nini kwa hiyo Confederation Cup. So I think Nairobi United tu ni maybe ni fatigue na wasumbuana kwa game ya APS. Ukiona game ya APS ilikuwa inacheza au pia walikuwa wanajua ni aje tunakuja kushinda hapa. Hakuna kitu kingine walikuwa nao kwa mind.
Yeah, I think mostly about the squad depth. Anyway, in that game, APS Bomet started early kufunga mapema na bao kutoka na Ibei in the 21st minute. Then in the 65 minutes, Mwangi scored the second goal for APS Bomet. But in the 77 minutes, Nairobi United went on to just go one, just kufuta machozi. But anyway, another match that was played was Police played against Bidco. Bidco Police went on to draw 1-1 draw. Not much to talk about that game. Police has not been doing amazing. Okay. I wanted to ask you before hata tuende game ya Police. APS Bomet tuseme improve with the introduction of Sami Omolo, the head coach. Do you think now he'll improve this team in a way yenye watatoka relegation zone kabisa kama Nairobi United venye imekuwa ikiprove they will not be, of course Nairobi United cannot be relegated. Hiyo ndio kitu wameonyeshana. So do you think APS Bomet can do the same thing? Remember even half of the season wamespend huko chini kwa relegation zone.
APS wanahepa hiyo nini relegation juu. Ukiona coaches mwenye uko naye ni Sami Pamzo amekuwa kwa nini? Amekuwa kwa Premier League for so long. So ni mtu wako na experience, ni mtu mwenye anaweza ambia vijana ni aje kwa avoid nini? Anawaambia zile game crucial zenye wanataka kushinda, maybe kitu kama hiyo, unaona, anawapatia hiyo moyo. Na vijana wakiona coaches amekaa kwa nini sana, performance yake tumemwona alikuwa Mataska, amekuwa Shabana timu kubwa amenini. So APS Bomet maybe wanaweza avoid hiyo nini ya relegation.
Okay. Okay. So Muranga Seals played against APS Bomet. That was a weekend before hii game ya juzi ya jana acha ichezwe. So APS Bomet had played against Muranga Seals on the weekend. Now APS Bomet wakapigwa na Muranga Seals. So APS Bomet is still confusing. So Muranga Seals ikachapa APS Bomet 2-1. Mshindi ameongelea this game, amesema ilimpendeza sana. So Mshindi, how did you take Muranga Seals in this game? Imekuwa aje?
I can say the advantage ilikuwa home ground, and Muranga Seals definitely had to win this game. Remember, they have to catch up to the Premier League leaders, like wasiache gap. Na ukiona team ka APS Bomet, hiyo ni team lazima, hiyo ni must win game. So hats off for them for rising to the occasion. Wakapiga, and also congratulations to King Joe. Man, that game was amazing. Bagging a brace, particularly the second goal.
I think Waithera now ni top scorer kwa ligi, you know? If I'm not wrong, I think Waithera now is the top scorer. So APS Bomet against Muranga Seals. Waithera, of course, opened with a penalty. Then Wasai of APS Bomet went on to equalize in the 27th minute, but Waithera akasema bado mchezo. Akaenda akafunga bao ya pili in the 83rd minute to seal off 2-1 clean 2-1 win of APS Bomet for Muranga Seals. Another game that was played was vijana wa Shabana walicheza na Bandari FC. Shabana kapiga Bandari 1-0. Martin, wewe ni kijana wa Shabana. Mmekuwa mkiponea na hii Carabao moja. But do you think Shabana now defensively is doing amazing? Because mmekuwa mkikeep a lot of clean sheets. Do you think Shabana now defensively improve kidogo?
Mimi nadhani Shabana wako poa nini zote. Mimi dukiona nini defense wako sawa. Shida ni
nataki kusema kuna place kuna shida.
Shida ni pressure vijana wako nayo, pressure ya kushinda. Unajua kwanza nilikwambia the last time tulikuwa, I think the first show nilishifanya hapa, nilikwambianga ukiwa Gusii Stadium kuna pressure. Unajua huko ni nini kaa Kisii Town mzima inakujanga kuwatch game.
Kelele.
So vijana wako na pressure ya kushinda, maybe ndio maana wanafanyanga blanda. Hadi si Kisii nini Gusii Stadium pekee. Ukiona Shabana wakikuja kama Kasarani bado nini mafan tu ja. So vijana wako na hiyo pressure, unaona. Ukiona pressure huwezi fanya kitu perfect, unaona. So maybe ndo imefikia hadi ule ukiona game ya last yenye wamecheza na APS. Ni kama hiyo referee pia alikuwa na pressure yake, aliona ni aje nikiachilia vijana wapigwe hapa, maybe siwezi toka hadi stadi. Siwezi toka Kisii Town, unaona. Maybe shida tu iko kwa hizo two players wenye wanajibeba, na hiyo pressure yenye wako nayo ndio inawasumbua. Vijana ni wazuri, defense iko sawa, midfield iko sawa. Ukiona kuna kijana fulani hapo Omuri ni kijana mdogo anajituma. Ukiona Michira ni striker ni mwingine mpoa sana. Defense wako vizuri, wako composed.
Okay, so we'll see. We are yet to see where Shabana will finish top of the league. Talking about the top of the league, tuko na Gor Mahia played against Sofapaka. Gor Mahia akasema no, mchezo tunaifunga first half this time around. So they played against Sofapaka with 3 goals in the first half. That in the 13th minute Odhiambo akafunga bao ya kwanza, then in the 18th minute Owino akafunga ya pili, then Asifuna Ebenezer, a player from Ghana that just signed, wakafunga in the 31st minute akaseal of the 3-0 win clean for Gor Mahia. That means Gor Mahia still sitting on the top of the table, clear of AFC Leopards. Then another game that was played was Tusker. Tusker played against Posta Rangers, yet another draw, 1-1 draw. And then Mathare United played against KCB. KCB kanyorosha Mathare United 2-1. Then Kakamega Homeboys, that is on Friday, they played against Marashuga, 3-3 draw. So this is how the table looks so far. Gor Mahia still sitting on top of the table, 40 points. Then AFC Leopards at number 2 with 36 points. Then Shabana pale inasema tuache nyuma with 31 points. Then Muranga Seals with 30 points. Then Police at number 5 with 29 points. Then Kakamega Homeboys, 1 game to go. They are already they have 28 points. So if they win their next game, they will go probably to number 3, tied with Shabana. Then at number 7 is KCB with 28 points. Then Bandari at number 9, 27. Then Nairobi United at number 10 with 25 points. They only played 17 games, so they have 2 games at hand. So at number 11 is Posta Rangers with 24 points. Then at number 12 is Mathare United with 22 points. Then Marashuga at number 13 with 21 points. Then APS Bomet iko pale number 14, imetoka relegation kabisa with 18 points. Then at number 15 is Ulinzi Stars with 17 points. Then number 16, 17 and 18 wenye wanakaa wanachungulia NSL kidogo is Kariobangi Sharks with 17 points. Then Bidco United with 16 points. Then Sofapaka imesema hatutaki kukaa Kenya Premier League anymore, so we want to go through relegation with only 14 points in their 19 games they have played so far. So what do you expect? Nataka mnipee tu maoni yenu nyuma. What do you expect to see these coming fixtures? Remember to call game week 19, so we are yet to have 10 more games to play. Tuone, what's your prediction? What do you expect to see mshindi?
Expect to see Gor Mahia continuing the same form. I don't think say wako na allowance ya kuachilia hiyo league, considering FC Leopards are really giving them pressure hapo mbele. So with them I expect bado endelee kukaza. With Shabana I expect them to breach the gap hapo nyuma. I think they have also hata wao sidhani hapo kiangalia from 3rd to like 6th difference ni ka 1 or 2 points.
Yeah.
So say ukilegeza tu hivi unaweza jipata number 7. So basically watu waendelee kukaza. Pia APS Bomet naomba tu asirudi relegation. At least they washanusa nje.
Shatoka.
Yeah. But it's quite ile walitoka tu once, then they have to return back again. Okay. So I just want them just to maintain there, and not because they are a wonderful side, play amazing football, and I'd hate to see them go back to the relegation.
Okay, Martin. Unadhani Shabana itamalizia wapi time round?
Shabana inamaliza top 3. Yaani tunasema si 7 tunabeba. Gor wako form, unajua wenye wanajitumanga waachiliangi wakishaingia tu number 1 ni hivyo. So hiyo title race nao ni ya Gor na FC. Shabana maybe sisi tunapikania tu kuingia top 4. Alafu tukiona hiyo side ya relegation, Sofapaka washablanda, wamefukuza coach, ameenda. Though walifanya signings poa, lakini hatuoni ikienda kuwasaidia, maybe wanaweza teremka. Na K-Sharks hii season ukiona hawayuko form kabisa. Hizo ndo timu mbili zenye niko sure zitateremka. So ni Bidco iko juu ya K-Sharks.
Yeah.
Hiyo maybe inaweza penya. Lakini hizi mbili K-Sharks na Sofapaka zinateremka. Na title race nimesema ni FC na Gor.
Ni mmejitoa Shabana.
You know.
Anyway, talking about relegations, we want to look at the second tier league, that is the NSL, the National Super League. Tuangalie which games were played that weekend. So United played against Migori, a 0-0 draw. Then Luanda Villa played against Fortune Sacco walipiga Luanda 2-1. No, actually it was a 2-2 draw. Then Kabati played against Mombasa. Kabati bado ikapata kichapo ingine with Mombasa winning 1-0. Remember Mombasa imetoa kina 3K pale juu, so Mombasa inaangalia Kenya Premier League inataka kuja huko juu. So Gwacha Stars played against MSF. Actually it was awarded for Gwacha Stars. I think the match was forfeited, so means automatically a 2-0 win for Gwacha Stars. Then Vihiga United played against Kibera. Vihiga wakapiga Kibera 2-1. Then Kisumu All Stars played against Mwatate wakaenda wakadraw 0-0 with Kisumu All Stars. Then Darajani Gogo played against Talanta FC kapiga Darajani Gogo 1-0. Then Nairobi City played against Naivas FC. Naivas has been wanting kidogo, imeachilia sana with a 0-0 draw. Then Equity Bank played against Nzoia Sugar with Equity Bank wakachapa Nzoia Sugar 1-0. Then Mofa, that is Michael Olunga team, played against 3K FC. That was on Friday. Mofa ikapiga 3K FC 1-0. So table inakaa hivi: the ones looking to be promoted to the Kenya Premier League, Migori at number 1 with 37 points. Then Mombasa United at number 2 with 37 points. Then Mofa at number 3 with 35 points. Then Equity Bank at number 3 at number 4 with 33 points. Then Fortune Sacco at number 5 with 32 points. Then So United at number 6 with 32 points. Then 3KFC at number 7, 28 points. Then Kibera at number 8 with 27 points. Then to be surprisingly, Naivas iko number 12 with 24 points. Then the ones looking to be relegated now to the other league is Kisumu All Stars with 21 points at number 17. Then Vihiga United at number 18 points. Then MSF at number 19, 16 points. Then Mwatate United at number 20 with 14 points. What's not Martin? What's not working for MSF? Remember MSF ilikuwa imeanza vizuri sana start of the league. Nini haifanyi kwa MSF?
See, I think hiyo unasema MCF.
Yeah,
MCF something. Nadhani maybe ni financial.
Watu blame sana mambo ya
finance. Juu ukiona si game ya last walikuwa na Gucha wakaibandon. Nadhani tu ni finances ndo zinafanya au mavijana wa perform. Maybe unaweza pata, unajua ukikosa kulipa nini player, kuna venye hata kuwa motivated kunini kuplay nini. Unaona maybe player amejipanga kwenda game kama hiyo yenye ilikuwa ya Gwacha Stars. Ilikuwa mavijana wamejipanga wakuje game. After wamejipanga unapata hakuna do, unajua uwezi kuwa na moyo kwenda kucheza, mwezi kuwa na hiyo winning mentality. Maybe player ana do ya kumfikisha hadi ana fair kumleta akuje kufika kwa yenyewe timu inakuja kupatana vitu kama hizo tu. Finances I think ndo zinafanya MCF na juu team tumeona ilikuanga nini. I think walikuwa wana compete na Shabana, hiyo time ya Shabana ilikuwa NSL. Ni timu ilikuwa poa na
ilikuwa timu nyingine kali sana. Okay, now I want to look at the women's side. Tukiangalia pale WPL, that is the the Kenya Premier League on the women's side. Tuangalie match gani zilicheza na how the match turned out to be. So, on Saturday, Vihiga Queens played against Kisped Queens with Kisped ikapigwa na Vihiga Queens 2-0. Then Trinity Starlets played against Kibera Soccer Women's yet again another 0-0 draw. Then on Sunday, Kisumu All Starlets played against Kayole All Starlets. Kisumu All Starlets kama kawaida kama dawa wakapigwa kichapa yao 2-1. Then this is how the table looks like. Kenya Police Bullets still sitting on top of the table, 1 game to go, so they have only played 13 games so far, so they have an advantage of 1 game. They are sitting at number 1 with 31 points. Then Vihiga Queens at number 2 wanafuata pale with 29 points. So then Ulinzi Starlets at number 3 with 29 points. Then Trinity Starlets at number 4 with 25 points. Then Zite Spark at number 5 with 21 points. Then Bungoma Queens at number 6 with 20 points. Then Kibera Soccer Women with 19 points at number 7. Then Kayole Starlets at number 8 with 19 points as well. Then Soccer Assassins at number 9 with 16 points. And the one looking to go to the National Super League of the women's side is Gideon Starlets with 13 points at number 10. Then Kisumu All Starlets, at least they have improved, but they have a negative point, which is wonderful to see. Then Kisped Queens with a -2 at number 12. So that's how the table looks like on the women's side. So that was much a bit of the Kenya Premier League, how venye inakaa about the table, and also what we expect to come from this next fixture. So we want to look at the CAF Confederation Cup. Remember, Nairobi United are still there in the CAF Confederation Cup, and they have yet to win any match. They played against Azam ikawapiga. They played against Wydad ikaonesha bado ni watoto wadogo. So we want to see what they can do in the second leg. Remember, they faced Azam yet again. Azam ikatupiga hapa nyumbani, which was surprising. So we want to see watatoboa against Wydad tena. So I just want you to make a prediction really quickly. Just read some of the few matches that will be played on the Confederation Cup. On Saturday, Azam will face Maniema. Remember, Maniema pia ilituwai. So what do you expect in this match? Azam itapiga Maniema au Maniema itapiga Azam? Martin?
Good game. I think hizi timu mbili zenye zina perform, ukiona nini Azam na game yenye wali play against Nairobi United, walicheza game poa. Maniema pia walifika wakavamianga nini Nairobi United pia, I think.
Sana.
So hii game kwangu mimi naweza sema draw.
Okay, Mshidi, on Sunday, Nairobi United will be facing Wydad. Remember, Wydad ni Giants of Morocco. So they will be facing Wydad for round number 2. Round number 1 tulionesha sisi hatujui game. So they'll be facing Wydad. Remember, our Nairobi United form has been wanting in the last. I can look here. In the last the last 6 games they have played so far, they have 1 draw, 1 win, then 4 losses. What do you expect in this game? Tutawezana na Wydad kweli?
I don't want to say I'm expecting a loss. I just want the boys to put their best foot out there. Man, just bring home a draw. Or even a win, just upset them, but not a loss. Probably they lost me at midweek. So probably with Nayo uchungu, probably can go and inflict some pain on Wydad. So yeah, football, you know, inanga script, things may happen.
Unajua hiyo game yenye I think their last game yenye walikuwa wanaenda away Congo. Ziacha alikataa kwenda kucheza juu anasema jitafia hiyo ground walikuwa wanaenda nyumbani. So maybe amejiekanisha tu, amesema Kenya anakuja jamii.
Atatupiga.
So tutaana tuende kutusupport Nairobi United. Mimi naomba tu watuletea hadi draw jo, tumechoka na kuchapwa.
Tumechapwa sana. Nairobi United tumechapwa sana. So watu wangu wa studio wamesema the match they won from this match is only a draw. Ama win. Hatuwezi kataa win. So anyway, Nairobi United will be facing Wydad pale. So make sure you turn up tuangalie this match. And also we support our very own Nairobi United. Remember, as much as ni wao wanacheza, they also wanatuwakilisha pale nje. Okay, so I want us to shift gears tuende sasa the Carabao Cup. Uko England. Tuone nini it's been happening. Remember, we were here on Monday and also on Thursday last week to make a prediction. Nikasema Arsenal wataenda kuchapwa na Chelsea, but Arsenal wakaninyamazisha yet again. I remember now we have gone about 10 games without even beating Arsenal, which is very crazy. Remember, it's a London derby. In a London derby, kama iko one-sided inaboni, kama Tottenham na Chelsea wakicheza. So you automatically know who's going to win that match. But anyway, Chelsea played against Arsenal on Tuesday. That, remember, Arsenal coming to this match, they had an advantage of 1 goal extra goal. So they came really packed to defend the game. Mshindi, wewe ni fan mkubwa wa Chelsea.
Yeah.
We saw Liam Rosaina started a new formation with Joao Pedro and Liam Delap on top of Willie. Then the midfield 3, then I think the wing backs and the back 3. So what did you expect? What was your reaction, your first reaction in this game?
I was 50-50 the lineup because there were some key people missing, James and Neto. But with how Rosenia started or created the lineup, I'm sure you are trailing already. And Emirates is really a tough place to go and get points. So we had to go and defend that 3-2 loss. At least first half tushikilia, ndio second half we come all guns blazing. But for that 5-3-2 Delap up front, it was looking good on paper. But Kowanja, I don't know what was happening, because why is Delap playing on the wing?
Exactly my question.
Yeah, and the game was,
I think.
Why did you take it? Martin?
Yeah.
We saw Chelsea played against Arsenal. Arsenal were very defensive in that game, but they automatically went on to get a late winner from Kai Havertz. Did you think, what did you take on that game? Unadhani Arsenali now, with the way they played, do they still have the potential to win the league or to get even something major?
Arsenali, first of all, Chelsea walicheza game poor. The defensive ilikuwa vizuri the first half, your back five ilikuwa sawa. Blanda tu ilikuwa saidi yenye mmekadela pika winga. Hapo na tu blanda ilikuwa. Alafu nani James angekuwa achukue hiyo space ya anaitwaje Gusto. Ingekuwa nini? Unajua at least James anafikanga mbele na anarudi nyuma. Unaona? Mngepata bao si win. Alafu nini hiyo story ya Arsenal kubeba. I think for now Arsenal wakipata tu team yenye iko na defense yenye ni solid, watu wanawachezea nini hawafunguki. Arsenal bado wako na njia panda.
Okay, so talking also about the Carabao Cup, so Arsenal are going to the final, which will be played on Wembley. So we are here to see that game. So talking about the Carabao Cup, Manchester City faced Newcastle. Remember, Manchester City coming to this match, they had a 2-0 advantage over Newcastle. Yet we saw again Manchester City wakawapiga tena 3-1. So automatically they qualified to face Arsenal in the final. Even before we talk about the final, this game Manchester City against Newcastle. Martin, kurudia tena. You are a big fan of Erling Haaland. But once said tukichange formation, tukitoa Haaland hapo mbele, tuweke Mamush, tutaanza kufunga mabao. We saw it with the game that you played against Wolves. You played against Wolves, Mamush akaanza akafunga. Then yesterday you started tena Mamush akatoka with the brace. So do you think Haaland sasa ataanza kubenchiwa?
Haaland is a good striker first of all. Lakini unajua atafutangi ball. Haaland anakuanga ni solid number 9, atokangi huko anangojanga tu supply nini passes afunge, unaona. Marmusha anakujanga mida, unamwona ako wing ako wapi, anatafutanga bao. So sahi kwa situation yenye Man City iko inataka mtuka Marmush, mtu mwenye anajituma, ndio at least unajua tupigane tupate hiyo Premier League. Sasa tunakimbizana na nini Arsenal huko juu. So with Haaland nadhani anafai tu kwa huko season ikianza kuishaisha maybe inatarudishwa Carabao. Alafu ukiona the same game ya kwanza, tukiangalia game ya last yenye tulicheza na ilikuwa tumeenda draw against Tottenham bado. Ni kama City tumeanza kukua na pressure huko game zikienda kuisha. Unajua ama jamaa wanafanyanga blanda, ukiona Kusonov anakuanga player mzuri first half, second half ikienda kuishaisha anaanza kukua na pressure fulani, unapata ameanza kushika maybe players wengine, anacheza rough kwa box, vitu kama hizo zinatu cost. Ukiona hiyo bao ya kwanza yenye Solanke alifunga, ilikuwa ni blanda, I think aitwa Gwe na Kusonov ndio walifanyia blanda.
Ilikuwa own goal hata game.
Alafu the second one ilikuwa shida ya Rodri. Kuna hiyo pressure fulani City inakuanga nayo siku hizi. Hadi ukiona game ya jana na Newcastle pia. Hiyo game ikiingia second half, City walikuwa washaanza kuachilia. Hiyo bao ya Elanga ilikuwa tu blanda. Alafu tena kidogo tena Elanga anapata chance. Lakini ikakuwa akapick off target. So I think Man City sahi shida iko tu defense.
Okay, talking about Manchester City and Arsenal, mshindi. Arsenal and City will be facing each other pale Carabao Cup, Carabao Cup final. Unadhani Pep atachilie kitu ama Arsenal watabeba naye?
Of course, hata kabla niulize swali, tunataka kumdadi sure bet. Hiyo siku na kazia Arsenal na kazia mbaya sana. City by the way should win, should say football. Because I think Pep should bring everything to the table, everything, and also the players were serious. Because this is a final, it's against Arsenal, the best team in England, also in Europe right now. So itakuwa really tough game, considering pia Man City pia wanaachilianga sometimes, and Arsenal are really good at defending a solid 1-0 lead. Wakishapata tu bao moja, just know Arsenal will lock it. So with that game, it will be a tough one, and it will be also an exciting game. At least we are seeing two giants in football facing each other in a cup final, and I expect Man City to win.
Man City will win.
Okay, Martin. What do you expect in this game? Remember, umeanza complain mostly about defensive, ya defensive imekuwa weak. Remember, Arsenal ikipata mnyonge huko nyuma itaua. So do you expect you'll win this game, ama you'll be a bit weak defensively and Arsenal can really take advantage of that?
Mimi nasema tu tutashinda game. Hata kama defense ni mbaya, tunaona nini Rodri anakuja huko nyuma kusaidia pia. Aki yako form, tukiwa na kusona pia kwa nini yako form, though ni vile anaachilianga hiyo nini the last minute. Alafu tu au my youngster wenye wamekuja pia wanajituma, though defense bado iko na shida, lakini game tutashinda. Prediction tutashinda 2-1.
Okay, so hakuna mtu anataka Arsenal ibebe kikombe this time round. I know my fans wa Manchester United, my fans wa Chelsea, pia hata Liverpool watako nyuma ya Manchester City. So who do you think will win this game? Just comment hapo hivyo, then I'll be sampling some of the few comments tukimalizia show. Okay, now tuende English Premier League. Sunderland played against Burnley. Sunderland got a 3-0 win against Burnley. Then Tottenham, Manchester City, they played. Remember, Manchester City was going away to Tottenham. Then Manchester City really started this game really well. In the first half, they went on to catch up at Tottenham in the first half, 2-0 with goals from Chaki and also Semenyo Kafunga in the 11th and the 44th minute. So, but coming to the second half, I don't know what happened to Manchester City. Then Solanke akafunga ya kwanza in the 53rd minute. Then he equalized in the 70th minute with an assist from Gallagher. So do you think Tottenham, remember Tottenham has been doing amazing in a UEFA machine. Do you think now Tottenham are in a way to maybe finish top 10? Because kiangalia kwenye huko chini bado. Do you think they might finish top 10 or end somewhere in the UEFA Cup, in the champion, wanaweza fika pale champion na pia wanaweza finish top 10?
Considering the Tottenham qualified automatically by finishing in the top 8 in the Champions League, so we have a leeway where in a certain number of games Tottenham can focus now on the Premier League and not in the Champions League. These games next that are coming for Tottenham, they need to win the games. Also to breach your gap, watoke bottom half of the table, waingie the top half. Because also if they want to go back to Europe, these games, Premier League, it's a league. It's not a league where you're banking on the opponent will come when they are weak, or Premier League is full of surprises. So Tottenham, you are wakaze, and also they play with 100% of their energy and give it all, so that they can breach that gap and go back to the top half of the table.
Okay, so Martin, you played amazing in the first half. Then kakuja second half, mkashindwa kushikilia the win. What did you take on this game? Remember you are going to travel to Anfield this weekend. Mtaenda kucheza Anfield na bado tuna expect mtushikie. What do you expect will turn out? Kwanza hii game yenyu, just talk about this game against Tottenham, then against Liverpool.
The game against Tottenham ilikuwa tu poa. The first half. Alafu tukiingia second half, then nimesema tu hiyo comment ni make the previous comment. Nimesema City huwa ina blunder second half. Ni kama majamaa kuna kitu wanaendanga tu changing room wanaambiwa. Ni kama Guardiola na wachapanga nini, wanakuja kulipisha naye na sisi sijui. Wanakujanga tu ile yenye unajiambia mzazi ananichapa sijui niende maji siendi. Unaona? Maybe hao vijana kuna kitu wanaambiwa kwa changing room, maybe wanaambiwa nini harsh words. Hizo ndo maybe zinafanya tu hizo blunder zenye wanafanya zinaua morale.
So coming to this next match that you have against Anfield, what do you expect? Nadhani mtapiga Liverpool away na pia mtawin hii ligi.
First of all, Liverpool ikwangi kurahisi. Hata unaonanga most managers wanasemanga ukienda Anfield, hiyo atmosphere ya Anfield, kutoka huko hadi na point moja inakuanga tu ni ngumu.
Huko na hata training ground playing all speakers, intensity
ndio. Exactly. So I think kutoka na point huko Anfield ni ngumu. Na Liverpool wameanza kurudi form. Wanafunga bado wanangangana ku maintain hiyo glory yao ya Europe. So itakuwa tu ni game hard. So tunaweza shinda juu
Wewe unaona mtashinda kila game.
Tunaweza shinda, sijasema tutashinda. Yaani nilisema tutashinda ni nini ya Arsenal. Hii ya Liverpool naomba tu hata draw. Kwa siku rahisi. Hakuna haja kudanganya. Ni Manchester City fan, I love Manchester City. But I know what Liverpool means when it comes to a game against Manchester City. Kama tunasema hivyo, hata draw itakuwa mbaya.
Ukisema hivyo
mshindi hataki mchezo. Ataka win
shinda zote.
Okay,
Liverpool.
Talking about teams on form. Aston Villa currently has not been on form kabisa. They played against Brentford picking up a red card in the first half, but ikaenda up ikapiga Aston Villa 1-0 with Aston Villa still sitting at number 3 with 46 points. So what do you expect from Aston Villa mshini? Do you expect them to finish top 4? Juu wameanza kuachilia.
You know, they say in geography, the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. Na pia usahau
pia kukoa moto.
Kunakuwa kumoto na pressure iko. See pressure is also coming towards Aston Villa. Will they sustain the pressure ama hiyo pressure wataenda kupenyeza na probably cause like havoc towards Man City and Arsenal. But for Aston Villa, man, me just want them to be beaten. Honestly. Because City nawatakia mabaya. But I just want my team to go up there.
Hey, tumalize top 3.
Yeah. But for Aston Villa, I think they're a good side with the football they play. And it's actually an amusement that wamefika this far in the season kwa number 3. I miss kwa na expect watamaliza number 3 considering they wamepoteza players like Donnell Malen mwenye alienda Roma. So with let's see how Emery atapanga hao vijana. Tujue kama wata cause disappointment. Na sasa wakiendelea kuchapa sana nani atatushikia Arsenal. We'll do that. But for this Man City Liverpool game, I don't want City to win.
Tutaki mambo ya draw.
Na pia kuangalia other perspective.
Yeah.
If Liverpool win, they'll go over us in the table because it is 1 point separating between us and Liverpool. So you have to win. Man City have to win that game.
Okay, talking about Aston Villa with after losing Yuri Tillemans, who is, I think is the main controller, that is the mind of the team, has been doing terribly. Then they have jamaa wa 3 points pale, tunamjua ule wa 3 kwa mfuko. Onana also sitting on bench. They also lack McGinn kwa this team. So Aston Villa, I think the squad depth is there's a problem in the team, and also, but they have brought in some new players like Tammy Abraham. So we are yet to see what Aston Villa will do. So again, Manchester United played against Fulham, pulling up another comeback against Fulham. Remember, Manchester United coming to this in this match, they started off in the first half with a goal from Casemiro and an assist from Bruno Fernandes. Then in the 56th minute, Cunha scored the second goal, and assist of course from Casemiro. But Fulham ikawambia tulieni sasa. In the 85 minutes, Fulham wakapoa a penalty which was converted by Jimenez. Then in the 90+1 minutes, they went on to score the equalizer. But in the 90+4 minutes, Benjamin Šeško finally akafunga bao yake ya 3. Ni ya 3 ama ni ya 4 kwanza kwa ligi. So the game ikaisha 3-2. Taking on this game, do you think now Manchester City with the new coach, that is Carrick, the interim coach, do you think Manchester United will finish maybe top 4 ama top 5? Ama hii form tu ya kushtua watu?
Manchester United sasa hii form ya kushtua watu yenye uko na yenye uko ni ya kudini tu kutoka pressure nini watu bamba, lakini the sport yenye unaweza maliza nao maybe wacheze Europa ama Conference.
Okay. Yeah. Nottingham Forest also played against Crystal Palace, 1-1 draw. Then Newcastle played against Liverpool. Liverpool wakapiga Newcastle 4-1 with a brace from Hugo Ekitike, who has been the signing of the season so far. Then Chelsea played against West Ham. Chelsea pulling up an amazing comeback. Remember, they were 2-0 down in the first half. Then coming to the second half, Chelsea did the amazing thing there at Stamford Bridge, and also, of course, Stamford Bridge ika erupt with kelele. Then Brighton played with Everton 1-1 draw. Then Leeds played with Arsenal ikapiga mtu wake 4-0. Then Wolves played with Bournemouth ikapiga mtu 2-0. So this is how the tables look so far. Najua mmekuwa mkiangalia, but let me just update you. Arsenal number 1, then number 2 with 53 points, then Man City at number 2 with with 47 points, then Aston Villa at number 3 with 46 points, then Manchester United at number 4 with 41 points, then Chelsea at number 5 with 40 points, then Liverpool at number 6 with 39 points. Then the one looking now to go to championship is West Ham at number 18 with 20 points, then Burnley at number 19 with 15 points, then Wolves at number 20 with only 8 points in the 23 games they have played so far. So let me just sample a few of the comments zenye mmekuwa mkiturushia pale social media. Remember we had put up a post pale social media asking Arsenal watachukua Carabao Cup ama ndovu itashuka tena. Can Pep really go trophyless this season? Okay, so let me just read some of the few comments zenye nimeziona pale social media. Nick Msani anasema Arsenal will lift the Carabao Cup this season. Then Brian Kirui anasema through King Kai we hope to take with one spirit. King Kai ni Kai Havertz, mshamweka akakuwa king. Okay. Dimitri K anasema hiyo si ya kuuliza. Lazima jina ya Arsenal iandikwe kwa Carabao Cup. Then Junior anasema shida ni mkosi. Ni mkosi washinda wawezi pewa. Hata washinda wawezi pewa. Yeye amesema hata Arsenali washinde hawatapewa cup bado. Wako na mkosi hadi ya kubeba cup. But anyway, some of the few comments that I've sampled pale social media, just keep on engaging. Maybe we'll meet here on a Thursday, or that's on next week, and also on Monday we'll meet here yet again to update what will happen that weekend. Remember, I was joined here by Victor Mshindi tu unaweza ambia penye unaweza pata pale social media really quickly.
My social media handles Instagram, TikTok, and X Mshindi73. Also check my other accounts. It's Mshindi here.
Okay. Then I was also joined by Martin Kaiza. Martin Kaiza unaweza ambia pia unaweza kupata wapi social media?
Yeah, Martin Kaiza on Facebook, Martin Kaiza on TikTok, YouTube Martin Kaiza Nyando, and X Martin Kaiza 1.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Then you can find me on all my socials at James John. Remember tumekuwa hapa asubuhi tukiongea sana with at Liz Kimani 48 if I'm not wrong, then at Burning Dollar. So make sure you follow us, add up that numbers, but I'm score hivyo. Then we'll meet you on Monday, we update you more. So from Y254 na kila mtu amekuwa nyuma yetu with the production team and all that, all the staff, we wish you a lovely day. Let's meet here on Monday and also on Thursday. Have a lovely day.